solstrejf i en vandpyt, et lille kindkys af en vind, og sivet der nynner, at livet begynder sit spil i dit sind. Et sølvfløjt fra en trætop, en svalterfat lyd af en kat, en rislen i bækken, en visselen i hækken, der siger, at det ikke mere er nat. Nu hvor ligger engen, jomfru daggry går til ro, dagen står kold ud af sengen og går over solens bro. Og os to, hvad med os to? Ja, hvad med os to, dig og mig? Jeg danser og danser og stanser og sanser kun dig. Hvorfor løber dog din vej? Kom igen, kom igen, kom igen, du min elskede ven. Kom igen, kom igen, hvor du ønsker det danser vi hen. Kom, lad os danse, alt kan der ske. Kom, lad os danse, lad os danse, lad os le. Sølvfløjt fra en trætop, et svætefat lyd af en kat, en rislen i bækken, en visselen i hækken, der siger, at det ikke mere er nat. Nu hvor ligger engen, jomfru daggry går til ro, dagen står kold ud af sengen og går over solens bro. Og os to, hvad med os to? Ja, hvad med os to? Dig og mig. Jeg danser og danser og stanser og sanser kun dig. Hvorfor løb du dog din vej? Kom igen, kom igen. Elskede
Hello. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Eurovision 1964 live watch-along from my bedroom. And, well, not congratulations. Welcome, everyone. Hope that you're doing exceptionally well on this fine Tuesday evening, and that you've had a good day, and that you will keep having a wonderful day, because we're watching Eurovision 1964. How can you not have a continuous, wonderful day? Today, there is, of course, a little bit of an... the naked look again. This is an actual shirt. I'm just... Yeah. See? I thought Alipan was the only one allowed to, complain about my fashion sense, but apparently not. I'll embrace it. You can do that as well. Seabis quick. Go for it. Just go for it. Why is Groot welcoming us to his bedroom? Because tonight we're watching Eurovision 1964. The thing is, of course, I think everyone already knows this, but Eurovision 1964 has a little bit of an issue in the history books. I'm not sure. I haven't read up on this, so I'm just kind of going with hunches and guesswork. But I think that the footage from it has burnt up. I could be completely wrong with that, but the footage is lost. That's the main thing here. Wasn't complaining in all caps. Okay, fair enough. Basically, the footage is lost. However, we do have, of course, the very lucky situation of being within a time period where technology has come quite far, and there are people out there who really kind of embrace the fact that technology has come so far. People who love Eurovision and people who want to bring us the best kind of content possible, namely being able to watch Eurovision 1964 in a version that kind of gives you a feeling of like how it could have looked in real life. Of course, it's not going to be exactly what it looked like in real life, but you can already see them in the comments here. Jay the Doodle 23 is the person who has made the reconstruction for both 1956 that we watched quite a while back and 1964. So today I'm showing my gratitude towards Jay. No fire. Okay, the fire is a myth. Well, I'm chatting nonsense. You're used to that. You know what to expect when you click on this channel. I mean, it's just part of it. That's part of just the whole kind of thing that we're doing here. I'll just make stuff up, and you can believe it and you can disregard it. That's up to you. Anyway, Fire Desire, yes, yes, absolutely. Anyway, basically we have a show of like proper content and like clips for all of the songs, which is kind of amazing. So we're gonna watch something that's, you know, super. The thing is, like, when we did season 1 like 2 years ago, I suppose, I'm not really sure when we watched 1964 during the season 1 watch-alongs, but it was a long time ago. This reconstruction is a new one, which I've checked one thing mainly, and that was to kind of compare the performance for the Spanish song, because Rambler gotta ramble. Yeah, let me let me talk. No, but you know, the Spanish performance in the previous reconstruction, it didn't really match the song, so that kind of threw me off personally, and I completely disregarded the Spanish song from 1964 because of it during that time, and ever since, you know, I've grown to love it, and it looks more fitting today. So I'm stoked that's you know, an improvement in this reconstruction, and hopefully you will all enjoy watching it with me. I haven't watched all of it in advance, so maybe there's some stuff in there that could be inappropriate. I don't know. I put all of my trust and faith into Jay here. 30th of June 2023, so it's really just above 2 years. Damn, mad. Anyway, I hope that you will stick around for the entire show tonight. Like, of course, we will have voting at the end, so do be a part of that. You're not forced to being part of that, but you can vote if you want to. You just have to join the Discord server, which is linked below the stream, so get in there. And yeah, I think that's it. Like, at the end of it all, there might be something, you know, a little bit of extra stuff that we will extend the stream a little bit today. So hopefully you'll stick around till the very end. Right? 2 years I've known Groot for. I mean, I didn't create the Discord server. Like, when we watched 1964 the first time, there was no Discord server. That was created in 1979, Watchalong, I believe, from Ellen, because Ellen nagged me to do it. Anyway, we're gonna start watching the show, shall we? I don't think there's something else I have to say. There probably is, but you know, you don't really care about that stuff. What you care about is watching Eurovision, and that's what I will allow you to do. Here we go. 1979 becomes such a long time ago. Okay, not that kind of 1979, but sure. Oh, people will... The Discord server's been going since 1979. Yes, absolutely. Oh. There was no Discord in 1979. I would like to disagree on that. I think the volume's kind of loud, at least Streamlabs is telling me it is, so I'll lower it a little bit here early on. I'll bump it up for the songs, don't you worry. Tivoli Copenhagen... Wait, they hosted it at Tivoli Gardens? I didn't even know. I do love myself some trumpets. I was actually there not too long ago, at the middle of June. I went on a class field trip with my 9th graders to Tivoli Gardens. Believe it or not. That was very loud. Sorry. I'd also like to give thanks to the 3 restorers who helped clean up the footage: Eurovision Gold, Vision of Euro, and Real Folly. Massive thanks to those as well, absolutely. I think Eurovision Gold, though, is now Eurovision Old, because they are a part of our community. Or used to be, anyway. I haven't seen them around for quite a while. But absolutely, my gratitude towards all of them. It's quite intriguing headwear here. It almost feels like the UK is hosting this, isn't it? Yeah, Ruben, that's what I said, that it was lost to a fire in the Danish archives, but I was immediately told that I have no idea what I'm talking about, so I think we're both wrong on that one, Ruben. Sorry. We're in Nyhavn, I can see. If you've ever gone on one of these little boats in Copenhagen, it's kind of neat. It's quite peaceful. Copenhagen is, well, don't tell anyone that I said this, but it's actually like a positive thing about Denmark. Copenhagen is quite pretty, to be honest, you know, so... hate to admit it, but... BBC took over. Yeah, exactly. Groot nearly created another fire by rubbing his hands together. You know nothing. Boats, where's Vitsevukov? Been to all of these places? I have as well, but I mean it's more impressive that you've been, you know, because you live a bit further away, I suppose. Your citizenship will be revoked for that. I suppose. Welcome to Tivoli Gardens. It's kind of like, it looks kind of the same, to be honest. There are, obviously there are other rides there now, but I mean the layout of the park is the same. And this is of course 60 years ago. Mad. Good compliments to Denmark, maybe that's why Sweden isn't here this year. Oh, yeah, that's definitely... Sweden withdrew because Denmark got to host it. Absolutely. Fallen off my seat when Groot complimented Denmark. Well, see, have an impact. There's some fancy kind of headwear we got going on here. What would you say if I started hosting the watch-alongs with that on my head? Would be something like... Audience completely dead after that. Why did Sweden not participate? Obviously because it was hosted in Denmark. Like, we can't do that, you know? Tuborg! Yeah! God aften, fun!
Grand Prix Eurovision 1964.
Ja, tusind tak.
Danmarks Radio står i aften her i Tivoli som vært for deltagere fra 16 lande og for gæster ud over hele Europa. For alle disse gæster håber vi at skabe så festlig en aften som overhovedet muligt. Good evening, Europe, and welcome to Copenhagen.
Thank you.
We are so happy to have you all with us tonight.
Portugal in Sweden out. Yes, absolutely. Portugal is debuting this year, which is, you know, an exciting thing for this community because we have quite a lot of Portuguese people. Less exciting for Sweden to not take part.
J'espère que nous passerons ensemble une soirée agréable. 16 sange skal i aften konkurrere om æren af at være melodien, der synges, spilles, danses og fløjtes i Europa i den nærmeste fremtid.
I need to set up a counter of how many times Groot disses Denmark tonight. I actually like their song this year though, so, you know. Goof and the reconstruction, not Groot connection. You could have just used my connection as an excuse, Jay. It would have made sense. Usually I have a little bit of issues with the internet.
Det que le printemps revient, når foråret kommer tilbage. Dirigent Jacques Donchon.
Who? Who is he? I have no idea. Someone important, I bet.
Forfatteren er Jacques Blanc, og komponisten, som her også er solisten, Hugues Aufray.
My man. Oh, song number 1.
Les filles sont jolies dès que le printemps est là. Dès que le printemps est là. Mais les serments s'oublient dès que le printemps s'en va. Dès que le printemps s'en va. Là-bas dans la prairie, j'attends toujours, mais en vain, une fille en Organdie. Dès que le printemps revient, dès que le printemps est là. Je repense à ses yeux dès que le printemps est là. Dès que le printemps est là. Je revois nos adieux dès que le printemps s'en va. Dès que le printemps s'en va. Mais son image rôde au détour de mon chemin quand les soirées se font chaudes. Dès que le printemps revient. Dès que le printemps revient. Retrouver dès que le printemps est là. Dès que le printemps est là. Je cesse d'y rêver dès que le printemps s'en va. Dès que le printemps s'en va. Après bien des hivers, pourtant mon cœur se souvient comme si c'était hier. Dès que le printemps revient. Dès que le printemps revient. Je veux mourir dès que le printemps est là. Dès que le printemps est là. Je crois toujours guérir dès que le printemps s'en va. Dès que le printemps s'en va. Mais je sens la brûlure d'une douleur qui m'étreint comme une ancienne blessure. Dès que le printemps revient. 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 Dès que le printemps revient.
Oh, it's the first song down already. I really like this one. I love the fact like that towards the end there when the drums start joining in, kind of like in constant rhythm with the melody. It's just a really nice kind of finale to the song. And the backing vocals add a lot to that one as well, I think. It stands out. You'll definitely remember that song because it's kind of unique in its instrumentation, I would say. So guitar driven, you know. Most of the songs back in the day were very focused around the orchestra, but this one has a lot of kind of authenticity to it, I suppose. Yeah, first song down. Dolph van der Linden, of course, my man. Is that a... That's an horrid mustache, my man. That needs to go. That gotta go.
Og som solist hører vi Anneke Grönloh.
Anneke from the Netherlands, song number 2.
Ik weet dat je liegt en dat je mij bedriegt, maar ik aanvaard het, want jij bent mijn leven. En al wat je zegt, heb je nooit iets terecht. Dat heeft zich vaak nog dat je mij bedriegt, maar ik aanvaard het, want jij bent mijn leven. Jij kunt fantaseren dat je het zelf haast gelooft. Jij hebt telkens weer een hemel op aarde beloofd. Ik weet dat je liegt en dat je mij bedriegt, maar ik aanvaard het, want jij bent mijn leven. Al wat je zegt, komt er nooit iets terecht. Dat heeft me vaak nog trouwens bedreven. Maar ik blijf naast je staan, waar je ook nog gaat. Kan niets ons beiden scheiden. Ik weet dat je liegt en dat je mij bedriegt, maar ik aanvaard het, want jij bent mijn leven. Ik weet dat je liegt en dat je mij bedriegt, maar ik aanvaard het, want jij bent mijn leven. Want jij bent mijn leven. Want jij bent mijn leven. Want jij bent mijn leven.
Very upbeat little tune there from the Netherlands, has to be said, right? Some tacky little choreography stuff going on in the background as well. I struggle to believe that this was the song that she actually performed in the clip that you used, Jay, but it's an enjoyable little tune, isn't it?
Han synger en lille optimistisk sang, som kort og godt hedder.
Don't worry about the singer suddenly growing an extra finger. Good to know. Happy to read.
Og dirigent er Carsten Andersen.
I missed who was up next. Sorry, I didn't listen. Song number 3. That would be Norway. Oh, Norway! Yes!
Arne Bendiksen.
It's the balloon banger. Song number 3 from Norway.
Livet har nå fått fasong. Jeg føler meg sveisen og fjong. Svever i lykkerus rundt i et temmerhus under en rosa ballong. Verden er bare sol, ballongen er mitt symbol. Og som jeg svever, og som jeg lever på. Sitter så glad på en trall, hjem fra et vellykket ball. Månen som viser vei smiler så glad til meg, hjernen er tom som et skall. Jeg simpelthen bare er til på den veien her. Danser av sted mens tanker går i spiral. Ta deg sammen, min venn, hvor går ideene hen? Til det poenget i det refrenget som stadig kommer igjen. Livet har nå fått fasong, jeg føler meg sveisen og fjong. Svever i lykkerus rundt i et kremmerhus under en rosa ballong. Verden er bare sol, ballongen er mitt symbol. Og som jeg svever, og som jeg lever på. Livet har nå fått fasong, jeg føler meg sveisen og fjong. Svever i lykkerus rundt i et kremmerhus under en rosa ballong. Verden er bare sol, ballongen er mitt symbol. Og som jeg svever, og som jeg lever på. Bom, bom, bom. jeg svæver og som jeg lever. Bom, bom.
Oh, yeah, I love that. It's so fun. And that's a wonderful clip for it as well. Like, you didn't have to cancel Eurovision 2020. Everyone could just send in clips of them singing it in their office, right? You know? We have a solution here. Freaking love that. And that, like, the fact that he's singing from his office, that kind of fits that song as well. I have a feeling like Lasse from Finland could do a similar thing for Laiskotellen. If you've ever seen the cover art for Laiskotellen, by the way, that's a good one. Love that. Denmark's up next. Host country, of course. Sangen om dig. I like this one.
Og her får vi så vores egen Bjørn, Tidmand.
Sangen om dig er aldrig forbi. Den vågner glad, når dagen begynder. Den som en saute blid melodi til mig nynner. Tusinde ting fra fjern eller nær sender mig bud med lokkende stemmer. Du er alene den jeg har kær, aldrig glemmer. Håbet kan bryste, og mennesker skuffer mig bitterligt, men sangen den har jeg dog. Den tænder lys for mit livs mod igen. Sangen om dig, mit livs melodi, om alt, hvad du har mig givet. Sangen om dig er aldrig forbi. Tid for mig er du jo hele livet. Digterne skriver så mange gange om kærlighedsmagt. Selv de dejligste sange får ikke alle ting sagt. Det som er sorgen og glæde, dybest i hjerterne bor. Om jeg vil le eller græde, vil jeg høre en sang uden ord. Om dig, mit livs melodi, nynner om alt, hvad du har mig givet. Sangen om dig er aldrig forbi. Tid for mig er du jo hele livet.
Pleasant one, I believe, from Denmark. Very like sing-along friendly, at least to like, you know, someone who can comprehend the lyrics. And you know, maybe you don't need to be able to like kind of somewhat understand Danish to actually find it catchy and sing-along friendly. I don't know, but for me it is. And I like this kind of waltz movement that it has throughout the whole thing. You know, it's danceable in that way. Now for Finland, yeah, it's time for Lasse. Can we get some Lasse hype? It's Laiskotellen up next. Looking forward to seeing like what kind of clip this is gonna be for Laiskotellen. We get some likes for Lasse, maybe. Finland song number 5.
Teksten er af Sabahudin Kurt, og som komponist og solist hører vi Lasse Mårtenson.
Oh, he made the song himself, didn't he?
sunnuntai ja haalarit jo nurkkaan jäädessä eikä kiire laisinkaan. Herätyskellokin on hiljaa vaan. On aamu sunnuntai ja vaikka päivä päivän kestää vain, siitä paljon saada voi. Tyytyväinen laulu soi. Aikaa kuljeskella omia teitä, keventyneitä, pidentyneitä, aivan mennä vain. Aika ajatella juttua monta, uskomatonta, tuntematonta, aivan kuinka vain. Käskemättä laulaa on taaskin sunnuntai. Vaikka onkin kohta maanantai, ei voi kiire ahdistaa, laiskureita laulattaa. Aikaa seisoskella siellä sun tässä, kyselemässä, pitelemässä seinää paikallaan. Aika opetella elämän rytmi, elämän tyyli, elämän laulun rytmiin oikeaan. Hop, hop. Mitä paljon saada voi, tyytyväinen laulu soi. Laiskureita laulattaa, lazy like the whole day long.
That's my man. It's my man right there. I freaking love everything about him. He's so charming. He just does everything so casually. Oh, it's amazing. Now it's such a jazzy tune as well, and so playful in both instrumentation and the actual composition of it. Like so much creativity with the piano work in it, the detailing from like brass and from the various inputs from the orchestra. Love that. I think it's fantastic. And if what you wrote, Jay, is actually true, according to reports, the first rehearsal had him smoking from a pipe as part of the staging. It just sounds like, yeah, that could absolutely be true. I just love that. Is it? Ah, it's Udo! Udo Hype! Austria up next, more piano. Different kind of song though, for sure. Warum nur warum? Yeah.
Warum nur? Warum muss alles vergehen? Oh, warum nur? Warum bleibt gar nichts bestehen? Du gehst von mir, drehst dich nicht um. Gib mir die Antwort, warum nur, warum? Warum nur, warum blühen Blumen so schön, oh, wenn sie schon bald verblühen und vergehen, ein Traum entflieht. Die Stunden sind bitte gib mir die Antwort, warum nur, warum hoffte ich dein Wort, ewig bin ich daheim. Ich hab dir geglaubt, doch es war nur Schein. Warum nur? Warum muss alles so sein. Oh, warum nur, warum bin ich nun so allein, bevor du gehst? Dreh einmal dich um und dann gib mir die Antwort. Warum nur, warum? Bevor du nun gehst, dreh noch einmal dich um und dann gib mir die Antwort. Warum nur,
You all know me by now. I love music like this. I think it's beautifully written. I think it's so beautifully sung as well. He's a fantastic singer. And I'm so glad, like, when you look back in the Eurovision history books, he will always be one of the people who have won Eurovision. Not with this song, as you all know, but still I just like that fact, you know? A sad man in a suit with a piano can be a Eurovision winner. There's just something about that concept that, you know, feels good to me, because I'm kind of a sucker for that kind of stuff. Let's see, what's up next? She probably just said it, but I didn't listen. France, according to my notes. Le Chant de Mallory, or something like that, I think it's called.
Melodien fremføres af Rachel.
Rachel. Song number 7, I want to say.
Redis-moi, Mallory, la chanson que tu me chantais, ta chanson de l'été, dans le bleu du ciel irlandais. Tu n'avais que 16 ans, moi j'étais encore une enfant, et la nuit qui venait nous avait pris pour des amants. Toi, Mallory, tu chantais pour moi, le vent mêlait nos cheveux, et je ne sais plus très bien pourquoi nous avons fermé les yeux. Souviens-toi, Mallory, nous avons attendu le jour en rêvant tous les deux. Je crois bien que c'était l'amour. Où était-elle, Mallory, la chanson que tu me chantais, la chanson de l'été, dans le bleu du ciel irlandais. Le soleil se couchait en jetant de l'or dans tes yeux. On jouait à s'aimer, mais pour toi ce n'était qu'un jeu. Oh Mallory, où est-il ce chant d'amour de l'été? Vers quel pays est parti le vent qui l'a emporté? Ta chanson, Mallory, je la garderai pour toujours, car c'était la chanson d'un premier amour. Da-da-da, 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 car c'était la chanson d'un premier amour.
Another pretty one, you know. This year is just too good. That's kind of my main takeaway from the year as a whole. Like, there's so much clarity in her voice. I think that's probably a major selling point that one had. And if I remember correctly, I haven't really looked up like real life results for the years back in the day, but I think this one did quite well. Oh, you too? I also love The Little Things. I think it's What's his name? Is it Matt Monro this year? I love the little things you do. This is an upbeat little chirpy one from the UK as we reach the halfway mark of the show.
Og den synges af Matt Monro.
It was Matt Monro.
I love the little things you say, and I love the little things you do. Let's stay forever together this way. My love, I'm so in love with you. When you whisper, I love you, and tell me that you're true, I know I'm so lucky that I came along for you. I love the little things you say, and I love the little things you do. Let's stay forever together this way. My love, I'm so in love with you. When we're walking together, you slip your hand in mine. I know I'm so lucky that I found a girl so fine. I love the little things you say, and I love the little things you do. Let's stay forever together this way. My love, I'm so in love with you. When you touch me and hold me and kiss me tenderly, I know I'm so lucky that you came along for me. I love the little things you say, and I love the little things you do. Let's stay forever together this way. My love, I'm so in love with you. My love, I'm so in love with you.
It's another nice uplifting one from the UK in my opinion. They very much had like a set kind of song that they sent back in the day. It has to be said. It's a nice one. Very well sung as well. Very interesting, like at the end there when like there's a lot of women behind him on stage just doing this. Why? I don't know. I think what's his name? The Casanova from Italy in '63. He was probably pretty jealous here because he had to settle for the cutouts of the women. Matt has them surrounding him properly. Anyway, we're halfway through the show here. We still have 8 lovely songs to go. Germany is the next one, and this one has one of my favorite like song titles. It's just funny to say. Man gewöhnt nicht so schnell an das Schöne. I think that's right.
Von irgendwoher kam ein fremder Mann, der schenkte mir Liebe und Glück. Ich schenkte mein Herz, eine Liebe begann. Ich sah nur noch ihn und nicht zurück. Man gewöhnt sich so schnell an das Schöne und dann kommt man davon nicht mehr los. Man gewöhnt sich so schnell an das Schöne, ist es vorbei, ist die Enttäuschung groß. Liebe, Liebe, welch schönes Spiel. Niemals, niemals will's dir zu viel. Man gewöhnt sich so schnell an das Schöne und dann kommt man davon nicht mehr los. davon nicht mehr los. Man gewöhnt sich so schnell an das Schöne, ist es vorbei, ist die Enttäuschung.
It's a very intriguing switch up at the end. It has like several of those moments because like the song, obviously the way it starts and then just leading into the high energy. It's an intriguing one, the way that it develops as well, and a fun little song. And I do, yeah, just like who was it that asked that? There was like a comparison to Ne Crois Pas, which I absolutely see. Like it's the same kind of you know, just the little bouncy nature of the track, I suppose. Can't say who said that now. Can't find it. But yeah, anyway. Song number 10 will be the next one, and that one comes from Monaco. And Romuald is of course a person who we will get very used to seeing in these watch-alongs. This is the first time.
Où sont-elles passées, celles qui m'ont fait croire à la belle histoire du fruit défendu? Que de temps passé dans l'attente belle d'étreintes incertaines, que de temps perdu, le cœur débordant de tant de tendresse, par mes maladresses, gardait son tourment. Dans la rue tendrement elle prenait ma main, seule à seule gravement elle disait demain. Quand j'y pense aujourd'hui, pourtant moi je souris du temps passé à croire à cette histoire. Celles qui m'ont fait croire à la belle histoire du fruit défendu. Mais ce temps passé qui semblait folie, que de nostalgie, il m'aura valu, car les filles alors avaient le mystère des amours premières, à jamais perdues. Sont-elles passées, celles qui m'ont fait croire à la belle histoire du fruit défendu?
It's a nice little Eurovision debut for Romuald here. I can actually, if someone knows, because I'm actually intrigued to know, because he's obviously going to appear several times in the future as well. I want to know, like, how old is he here? Does anyone know? Has anyone kept track of this? If you know, just let me know, because I would be interested to know, actually. Next up is ding 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 debut alert. It's time to move to the country of Portugal, which has a song called Urazao this year, I believe. And this is the first time we see Portugal in Eurovision, and of course they will keep appearing, I think, every year from now, right? Anyway, Portugal debut. Hope you enjoy.
Senhor, meu amor choro, Senhor, ao rogar seu perdão. Senhor, eu confesso o perjúrio de tantas promessas. Senhor, eu errei, mas na vida encontrei a lição. Senhor, eu te imploro, Senhor, oh meu Deus, não te esqueças da minha oração. Senhor, ó bondade infinita, dai-me o seu perdão. Amor por amor na vida jamais encontrada. É tarde, caminho pela vida, perdido na dor. Senhor, este amor é mais puro que a joia mais rara, mais duro amor. Senhor, se o amor é castigo, perdão, meu Senhor.
Lovely little debut here from Portugal. Definitely, like, straight from the bat, Portugal are just, you know, doing Portugal things. It sounds so typically, you know, like a Eurovision song from Portugal immediately. I really like that. I think he's a very strong vocalist as well. Thank you for the subscription, Shao Fur. Much appreciated. Let's see, we don't have that many songs left, actually. The time is just flying by in this year. The next one, all of you have heard. Don't even try to think that you haven't heard it, because you have. You wouldn't be on this channel if you haven't. Let's be real. It's time for Nonoletta from Italy. And yeah, just enjoy it. It's a pretty decent one, you know, kind of.
Og her kommer Gigliola Cinquetti.
Per uscire sola con te e non avrei nulla da dirti, perché tu sai molte più cose di me. Lasciati vivere un amore romantico nell'attesa che venga quel giorno, ma ora no, non ho l'età per amarti, non ho l'età. était.
I personally relate very much to that audience reaction. I think that song is simply enchanting, really. Like, that's probably the word I would use. It sounds like such a tacky word to use, but I'm just completely captivated by it from start to finish. I think it's so beautifully written. I love the little piano detailing, how they use that as the response technique. I love the little, like, I don't know what kind of instrumentation it is because I haven't read up on it, but it's, you know, it sounds like the Twin Peaks intro, doesn't it? Those, like, the hits. I just love the sound of that as well, you know. It's a hard-hitting one, and vocally it's so stunning as well. I love that, personally. You don't have to love it. I see a lot of people are drawing the comparisons to C in the chat. You all know my opinion on that. 4 songs to go, and the first one of those is from Yugoslavia. Is this the year with Sabahudin? I think that's his name.
Og som solist hører vi Sabahudin Kurt.
Or Sabahudin Kurt, yeah. Yugoslavia. Song number 13.
Tu više nema bijega, svijet je zatvorio krug, pa neka i biljka i ptica budu kao čovjek drug, i grana već da postane moje bilišće mislilo, on ne bi se samo u jesen crveno zlato lilo u kamen da se pretvori, već ne bi našo zaborav. Bio bi na obali jedini kamen, zamišljeni plav. Tu više nema bijega, život je sklopio krug, pa neka i brijeg i suton budu kao čovjek drug. Kamen da se pretvori, već ne bi našo zaborav. Bio bi na obali jedini kamen, zamišljeni plav. Tu više nema bijega, život je sklopio krug, pa neka i brijeg i suton budu kao čovjek drug.
You know, one thing that hits me now when we listen to this song as well, another very pretty one, absolutely here. Like, is there any non-fantastic vocal performance in this year? Because I feel like everyone's just, you know, top tier, top drawer, and it just keeps going. It's kind of crazy how, like, that could be the case. Like, imagine, you know, I don't want to, like, knock down on someone, but like in 2025 or whatever modern year, there's like, you were always worried, like, okay, will they sound good live, and da. Like back in the day, you didn't even have to worry. Everyone was just perfect. And I kind of miss that concept of it as well, you know.
Anita Traversi.
Anita Traversi, this is Switzerland. Song number 14? Yeah, I think so.
Ho cercato da sempre nel tempo di donarti pensieri migliori. Ho cercato guardando nel cielo ed ho visto lassù come fare. Perciò affido i miei pensieri a una nuvola che li porti da te che sei lontano. Il vento lentamente la sospingerà su in alto nel cielo, nell'immensità. Parole, stelle forse si potranno unire, saranno lettere d'oro scritte in cielo per te. Il sole certamente le farà brillare, così tu le vedrai lassù con me. Affido i miei pensieri a una nuvola, piano piano verrà senza fare rumor, giungerà fino a te il mio amor. Affido i miei pensieri a una nuvola, piano piano verrà senza fare rumor, giungerà fino a te il mio amor. Tutto il mondo saprà ciò che penso di te, quei battutoni d'or son per te.
No, it's another pretty little song. It's in Italian, which always, you know, kind of wins me over a little bit extra. And I think vocally she's really, really good as well, you know, absolutely. It's just that this is one of those songs, like, probably due to the fact that the year is so strong, that I just kind of, I don't forget about it, but, you know, it's kind of one of those that doesn't stand out that much to me compared to the rest. Not sure what's going on in the show here. Maybe Jay can fill us in. There's a scoreboard. We still have 2 songs to go. Belgium and Spain.
Robert Cocois har skrevet musik og tekst til den
Hello,
næste
hello.
sang, som kommer fra Belgien og
Yeah,
hedder
Belgium's song
Revient,
this year is another one of these that I don't think like is super memorable, but every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, this one is so good. So maybe you will feel the same, maybe you will not, but that's just my kind of feeling. Stage Invader. Oh, really? Huh. The irony of it just being, you know, the Belgian artist, and they were like, oh, sorry. Anyway, this is Près de ma rivière, I think. You can grade my French there. It's arguably either a 9 or a 10.
s'aimait tant dans l'herbe légère, fallait nos serments près de ma rivière, aux poissons d'argent. Là, le monde était si loin. Là, il n'y avait plus rien. Rien que mes yeux dans tes yeux. Rien, rien que nous deux. Près de ma rivière, aux reflets d'argent, entre ciel et terre, nous s'aimer tant. Coule la rivière et coule le temps, triste et solitaire, je viens maintenant. Près de ma rivière, où l'on s'aimait tant. Près de ma rivière, où l'on s'aimait tant.
As I said, I really, really like this song, actually. Like, whenever I hear it, I'm just like, oh, that's so up my alley. Particularly the choruses, when it gets like a bit more dramatic and it starts elevating, and I just love those sections. They feel so rewarding, and they kind of take a little bit of an unexpected turn within the actual track of where it feels like it's progressing. I always really appreciate that. I think it sounds really, really neat. Final song now. This is a good one, if you ask me. It's called Caracola by TNT, I think they're called.
Sangen hedder
Dynamite. Anyway, this is a song from Spain, final one of the evening.
Mindet om din kærlige stemme, fortæller solisten Nelly, assisteret af sine brødre Tim og Tony.
Tim and Tony and Nelly. That doesn't really sound like the most Spanish name. Like Tim, that's not a Spanish name, is it?
La voz del mar prisionera, la caracola guardó, porque tu voz no se fuera, mi corazón la encerró. Te quiero cuando te quiero. El eco me repitió. Aunque entre cielo y mar, entre sombra y luz, tus ojos veía, porque sentí naufragar a mi corazón de pronto aquel día, porque fuiste al mar y te lo dio el mar al llegar la hora. transformó a mi corazón en su caracol. Porque la princesa y creo que un mar al llegar la hora. Porque la transformó a mi corazón en su caracol.
Lovely. I think like this song definitely has my favorite chorus of the year. There's no question about that. I just think like maybe the verses they just pale in comparison, and that's kind of like, is it because the chorus is so good that I think that? I just think the chorus is absolutely brilliant there. Melodically, how the instrumentation just builds up behind it. It's a proper like wall of sound approach with the orchestration as well. I love that. Okay, that's the final song. Now I've kind of broken up Jay's reconstruction here to add a little recap. So pay attention to the recap here. Darren will now... Yeah, Darren has already opened the voting, actually. It's open until 21:40, which is 22 minutes from now, Central European time. So you have 22 minutes to get your votes in. If you need help, which I assume most of you do, because this is a strong Eurovision year, in my opinion, anyway. You vote for 10 songs, get your notes out, and pay attention to the recap here. Yeah, the recap is really needed. Absolutely. I agree with you. And here it is.
Les filles sont jolies dès que le printemps est là. Dès que le printemps est là. Mais les serments s'oublient dès que le printemps s'en va. Dès que le printemps s'en va. Là-bas dans la prairie, j'attends toujours, mais en vain, une fille en Organdie. Dès que le printemps revient.
Blijf naast je staan, waar je ook nog gaat. Kan niets ons beiden scheiden. Weet dat je liegt en dat je mij bedriegt. Maar ik aanvaard het, want jij bent mijn leven. Jij...
Så glad på en trall, hjem fra et vellykket ball. Månen som viser vei smiler så glad til meg, hjernen er tom som et skall. Jeg simpelthen bare er til på den veien her. Danser av sted mens tanker går i spiral.
Mennesker skuffer meg bitterligt, men sangen den har jeg dog. Den tænder lys for mit livs ro igen. Sangen om dig, mit livs melodi, nynner om alt, hvad du har mig givet.
Ja vaikka päivän kestävain, siitä paljon saada voi. Tyytyväinen laulu soi. Aikaa kuljeskella omia teitä, keventyneitä, pidentyneitä, aivan menne vaan.
Så allein, bevor du gehst. Dreh einmal dich und dann gib mir die Antwort. Warum nur? Warum?
En rêvant tous les deux, je crois bien que c'était l'amour. Où était le Mallory, la chanson que tu me chantais, la chanson de l'été dans le bleu du ciel irlandais, le soleil se couchait en jetant de l'eau.
Whisper, I love you, and tell me that you're true. I know I'm so lucky that I came along for you. I love the little things you say, and I love the little things you do. Let's stay forever.
Niemals, niemals will es dir zu viel. Man gewöhnt sich so schnell an das Schöne und dann kommt man davon nicht mehr los. Man gewöhnt sich so schnell an das Schöne, ist es vorbei, ist die Enttäuschung groß.
C'est la seule gravement, elle disait demain. Quand j'y pense aujourd'hui, pourtant moi je souris du temps passé à croire à cette histoire. Senhor, do que és a redenção, eu sei que a perdi, que a adoro, e eu choro, Senhor, ao rogar seu perdão. Senhor, eu confesso o perjúrio de tanto.
Lascia che io viva un amore romantico nell'attesa che venga quel giorno, ma ora no, non ho l'età per amarti.
O kamen da se pretvori, večne vinašo zaborav. Bio bi na obali jedini kamen, zamišljeni plav.
Nell'immensità, parole, stelle forse si potranno unire, saranno lettere d'oro scritte in cielo per te. Il sole certamente le farà.
Coule la rivière et coule le temps, triste et solitaire, je viens maintenant. Près de ma
Así tu voz transformó a mi corazón en su
That was indeed that. That was the recap. It's over. I'll just wait here before the... There we go. The audience is back. I'll take these off just very, very briefly because I will have a little bit of a pause in the show here. Just to clarify a few things. Because, of course, the show is not over. Jay the Doodle has prepared like a proper proper show for us. It's 1 hour and 43 minutes long. So, you know, there's still stuff in here. I think we should watch as much as possible from it. Really, to like just get through it. I see people have already like shown appreciation, but I think I should really just kind of but I should mention that I would like everyone to, you know, everyone who's appreciated the show that we've had tonight, which is myself included, just tell Jay that, because I think it's a wonderful that we actually have the possibility to see like something that feels quite real. Like this is as close as we can get really to seeing how it actually looked back in 1964 and get like a proper show out of everything. So I think that's just amazing. So very much huge thanks for that. from myself anyway, and from a lot of people in the chat, as you can see as well. The second part of it all is that I see that we have a lot of viewers right now. There are 139 people watching right now, which is amazing. And in case some of you are not already part of like the community and you want to take part and vote for the songs that you like from this year, that's what we're gonna do now, basically. So we're gonna open up a voting. Maybe everyone who's watching right now is already in the community, but if you're not and you want to be, there's a link right below the stream to a Discord server. That kind of is like the concept of it is just surrounded around these watch-alongs for Eurovision. So please join that, and then you can take part in voting. It costs absolutely nothing. It's completely free. It's very simple to just get in there. And if you need help in how to vote and how to manage things, there are so many helpful people within this community, and everyone can just let you know exactly how to do it. And we have like our own website and everything, so everything is very convenient and easy to use, because this community has a lot of knowledgeable people within it, and very helpful ones at that as well. When I started making these watch-alongs 2 years ago, you can't really imagine like this is where we would be now. Just doing a season 2 of it. We have our own website, we have a huge community taking part in everything. It's crazy. And if you're new here, please join us and take part in the future. We will watch all of the Eurovision years, so join us for that. Okay, I think that's everything I needed to say now. Can I vote without Discord? Ooh, I mean, you can, but like the thing is that we kind of want you to have like your account linked to your voting. I mean, you could just have Discord. Like, you don't have to use Discord. You just download it and have an account so you can access the voting link. You don't have to talk or anything in the Discord. But if it's like you don't want to use it, you can register on the website, I think. Ask Darren how to do it. He can let you know. So yeah. And of course, just like Alipan just said, meanwhile, don't neglect to give the stream a like and make our lad happy. Yeah, I mean, the community could keep growing if we keep spreading it, right? So if you want to like the stream, I much appreciate it. We can get some likes for Lasse, or some likes for Udo, or some likes for, I don't know how to pronounce Gigliola. Whoever's your favorite, you can like the stream for them. Or you can like it for me. That works too. So yeah. Anyway, I think we'll keep watching the show, but make sure you get your votes in. You still have 11 minutes to do so. And if you can't get a Discord account, that's, then you can't really contact me or Darren or something very easily. So that's kind of the problem with it. So yeah. If you want to wish me a good morning if you want to wish me a good morning every morning, join the Discord server. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, anyway, 129 people are watching and only 17 likes. Yeah, that's not true though. There are 49 likes, as I can see right now. So, yeah. Alright, let's keep watching the show. Vi har nu, ja, Tuborg, Carlsberg.
Vi har nu hørt alle de 16 sange,
Har vi
og mens
virkelig det?
dommerkomiteerne i de forskellige lande
Gigliola.
diskuterer
Is that really how you pronounce it, Famicom? I
vil vi
trust you,
udfylde
so
de cirka 5
I'll
minutter
start saying
med et
Gigliola.
dansintermezzo. Balletmester ved Det Kongelige Teater, Niels Bjørn Larsen, har skrevet koreografien til en harlekinade.
Choreography? What are we gonna watch? I don't remember like interval acts from all of these years back in the day. It's gonna be interesting. What are we gonna watch?
Den evige forelskelse mellem de to
Shushing
kendte
the crowd like
Tivoli-figurer, Harlekin og Columbine.
Everyone sees a different number, I think. Yeah, you need to refresh to get the latest number of how many likes something has.
Altid ender lykkeligt.
55 now. Thank you.
Fra Det
56.
Kongelige Teater danser solodanserne Solveig Østergaard og Niels Kielet, yderligere Mette Hønningen og Inge Olafsen. Og vi lader nu de festlige Lumbye-toner lokke Harlekin og Columbine frem.
Okay, I'm interested to see what this... Should I shut up during this? I will. Enjoy it. Okay, so you know me. I'm not too knowledgeable about ballet, but I really enjoyed that actually. Like how it kept developing. Like it started out with the solo ballerina, I guess. And then when the lads joined in, it just felt like, okay, you know, something cool is happening, and they play around with that, and it's kind of fun. And then when all of the people joined in, it just felt like, oh, this is a pretty huge thing, and it's so synchronized as well. Really nice interval act. I did see. Sorry, I'll pause you, Miss Denmark, to just mention that Ye wrote that there were only 4 people on stage in the actual context. We don't need to know that. We'll just assume that Denmark brought in all of that cool stuff and actually knocked it out of the park with the interval act. Shall we? Why am I giving Denmark the benefit of the doubt with everything today? I should do the opposite. Yeah, of course Denmark only brought 4 people onto stage. I mean, it's Denmark, you know. If Sweden hosted this, we would bring more. Let's keep watching the show. Okay.
En kort gennemgang af reglerne. Hvert land råder over 9 point.
Oh, look, they call Netherlands Holland. Of course they do. It's Denmark after all, right?
Point til 3 lande giver man 5 til den bedste. 3 til den næstbedste.
Oh, they changed the voting system again. 5, 3, and 1 this year. No 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just 5, 3, 1.
Giver man 6 til den bedste og 3
I kind of want to see like the voting, like how you've put this together, yeah, because I have no idea.
Alle sine point til en sang. Ja, så får vedkommende sang altså alle 9 point. Og naturligvis må intet land stemme.
Animated the scoreboard all over again. Took me about a month because I don't have an animation app that uses. Yeah, that's kind of like I want to see what you've done with the scoreboard because I think I want to watch this, to be honest. Should we keep the voting open a little longer, Darren, so we can watch this? Because I actually want to see it.
Så blinker alle de 9 lys, og en hvid stribe vil løbe ud over den sorte streg, som først angiver pointene, og så må vi altså selv regne sammen. Rækkefølgen bliver her den samme som for sangene. Det vil altså sige, at det første land bliver Luxembourg.
Luxembourg, ja.
Ved min side har jeg her Miroslav Vilcek.
Well, he's not actually by your side, you know. He's a bit further away. Don't lie to us.
Mr. Vilcek er kommet hertil fra Genève for på Eurovisionens vegne at overvåge afstemningen og proceduren og kontrollere resultaterne, der indløber fra
There's so much Danish I understand. I can't believe like she speaks Danish that I actually understand what she's saying. Yes, please, we can begin. All right.
D'abord, j'appelle le Luxembourg.
Luxembourg. Oh, look at that.
Bonsoir Copenhague. Voici les résultats du jury.
What is the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 thing?
France,
I don't get that.
1 point.
France, 1 point.
Is this how it actually looked?
Monaco, 3 points.
Monaco,
We don't get like the numbers of how many points. Like you get them in the little boxes there, but like.
5 points.
Italie, 5 points.
And that's that.
Ceci termine
Is this
le
actually
vote
the way
du
that it
jury
looked? Like you didn't get
luxembourgeois.
numbers of how many points everyone
Merci
has?
Luxembourg.
You just get like column, or what do you call it? Not columns. Columns this way. What do you call these?
And the next jury to vote is
Vertical
Holland.
columns? No,
Hello,
vertical.
Bossum. May I have your votes, please?
Oh,
Good evening,
horizontal.
Copenhagen.
I mean,
This is Bassam speaking. Here are the results of the Dutch jury.
I'm
England,
embarrassing myself
1
today,
point.
am I not?
England, 1 point.
England? What's it?
Luxembourg,
What?
3 points.
It's called United
Luxembourg,
Kingdom.
3 points.
Mr. Holland.
Italy,
2 wrongs make a
5
right, right?
points.
Italy,
Rose.
5 points.
Yeah, sure.
And
We'll call them that.
completes the voting of the Dutch jury.
Italy
Thank
landsliding
you, Bossum.
already here. Or bars. Okay, yeah, that's true. The songs have a health bar. Yeah,
And we go
yeah,
on to Norway.
fair enough.
Hello, Oslo.
Italy is the boss
May I
right
have
now.
Your votes, please?
There's so many
Hello, Copenhagen.
So many countries who are dead.
Good evening. Here are the results
Why is there
of the Norwegian
massive
jury.
feedback on the Norwegian guy?
Denmark,
Of course, you know, it's Norway,
1
so...
point.
Denmark, 1 point.
Finland, 3 points.
Oh, the Danes loved that.
Finland,
Oh,
3
how
points.
cute. Denmark loving the neighbor voting already.
5 points.
Oh, you call them Great Britain.
5 points.
And that completes the voting of the Norwegian jury. Good night, Copenhagen.
Good night.
Good night, Oslo, and thank you.
Pretty decent pace in this year's voting as well. No problems yet, and Norway actually managed to vote correctly this time around without messing up. I really hope, you know, one thing that I really want is that Monaco has the same guy as they had last year. They need to keep him.
Holland, 1 point.
What's a Holland?
Holland, 1 point.
Yes.
Yes.
Finland, 3 points.
Love the Lasse
Finland,
appreciation
3
here
points.
from the neighboring Scandinavian countries.
Norway, 5 points.
Norway 5 points. Is this the first year of Scandinavian neighbor voting? What's going on here?
Danish jury.
Thank you, Radiohuset.
Denmark gave 5 points to Norway and 3 points to Finland. I see how it is. Sweden missed out on the wrong year, didn't we?
To Finland. Hello, Helsinki. May I
Yeah,
have
what will
your vote,
Finland vote for
please?
then? Norway and Denmark, maybe?
Copenhagen, Helsinki calling. Here are the
Scandi Mafia forming.
Norway, 1 point.
You hear?
Norway, 1 point.
Nordic
United
countries
Kingdom,
voting for each other.
3
Block
points.
voting, yeah.
United Kingdom,
Of course,
3
the UK
points.
gets invited into
Italy,
this group.
5 points.
Italy,
Finland blank
5
Denmark.
points.
And that completes the voting of
Finland.
the Finnish jury.
Thank
Good night, Copenhagen.
Wait, didn't
night,
Denmark just
Helsinki,
give you
and
3
thank you.
points? Ungrateful.
And the line is ready for Austria.
I love the Danish-Norwegian block voting in the
Hello,
early years,
Vienna.
which often
May
didn't
we
include
have your
Sweden.
votes,
Is that actually
please?
the case?
Yes, of course.
I mean, we're gonna
Good
find that
evening,
out, of course,
Copenhagen.
but... What was funny?
This is Vienna
Wait,
calling,
I'm
and
gonna
here
jump
are
back.
the
What was
results.
funny?
Vienna, may we have your votes, please?
Yes, of course. Good evening, Copenhagen.
Why is that funny?
This is Vienna calling, and
Okay.
here are the results of the
Why not?
Austrian jury. United Kingdom.
Wait, Austria is
1.
still on 0.
United Kingdom,
How did that happen?
1.
France 3
France, 3.
3 what?
and Italy 5.
Elephants?
Italy, 5.
Très intéressant.
And that completes the voting
Danish
of the
humor.
Austrian jury. Good night, Copenhagen.
Laughing at nothing.
Good night, Vienna. Thank you.
Hello, Vienna calling. Ha 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 ha. Hilarious. I have no idea. That's one of our regular voters right there.
Bonsoir, Paris. Pourrais-je avoir vos votes?
Comedians, write that down.
Bonsoir,
Write
Copenhague.
that down.
Ici Paris.
Oh.
Voici le vote du jury français.
Oh,
Royaume-Uni,
très
1
bien.
point.
Royaume-Uni, 1 point.
Je suis une
Luxembourg,
baguette.
3 points.
Luxembourg, 3 points.
Monaco, 5 points.
Of course.
Monaco,
Wait. I have to double check one thing. No, wait, they give 1 point to the UK. But 3 points to Luxembourg and 5 points to Monaco. Of course. Nothing to Belgium. They were the ones missing out from the French songs this year. Belgium's still on 0 as well, aren't they? Yeah, we're good to
Mr.
continue,
Wilczek
it
says we
seems.
can go on to England.
He does say that.
Hello, London. May I have your votes, please?
I still
Hello,
missed that.
Copenhagen.
Speak
This is
slowly,
London
please. What
Here
year
are
is
the
that?
results of the United Kingdom jury. Netherlands, 1 point.
Netherlands, 1
He
point.
called them the Netherlands.
Finland, 3
Meanwhile,
points.
Finland,
meanwhile, the
3
Netherlands
points.
called the UK England.
Italy, 5 points.
Italy, 5 points.
Look at Italy just running away.
And that completes the voting.
Wait,
of
how
the
many
United
points?
Kingdom
So
jury.
16 countries. So
Thank
15
you, London.
countries.
Good night.
5 points per country. Like, if everyone gave Italy 5 points, let me do my quick math here. 15 times 5. That would be. That would be
Efter de første
75.
8 sange er stillingen, at Italien fører
Does the
med
scoreboard
25
the scoreboard
point,
doesn't quite cover
og på
75?
andenpladsen kommer England med 11 point.
Did you just call them England? Okay.
And we go on to Germany. Hello, Frankfurt. May I have your votes, please?
Guten
Hello,
Abend.
Copenhagen, Frankfurt calling. Here are the
It's so
results
weird,
of
like
the
looking at a
German
map
jury.
when you know, like
Great
Czechoslovakia is together and
1
Germany is
point.
split in 2.
Great Britain,
I always
1
think like
point.
it's weird looking at maps like that
Italy,
because, like,
3
of course, throughout my entire
Italy,
life, the
3
map has
points.
looked the way that it does now, at
Luxembourg,
least in Europe.
5 points.
Luxembourg,
Ooh,
5
Luxembourg got a
points.
5.
And that completes the voting of the German jury. Good night, Copenhagen.
Good night, Frankfurt.
Way to spoil the voting, Ellen. What are you doing? Ellen. That's not Frankfurt on the map. Oh, it wasn't? But it was like south, in the south, in the center or something.
Monaco. Voici les résultats du jury monégasque. Belgique.
It's not the same guy, is it? No. The other guy was more excited.
Italie.
And he was like so excessive in everything he said.
France, 5 points.
Look at that, Belgium got a point. Congratulations. Wait, Monaco giving 5 points to France. Really? Oh, it's the same guy? But he was so toned down this time. Wasn't as excited as he was in 63. I'm a little bit disappointed. You know? It is him. My husband hype.
We have come to Portugal now.
He was the spokesperson until 69.
Lisbon.
Really?
May I have your vote?
But he was so good in 63. That was his you know, what's it called? What's it called? Like a magnum opus. That's the like your best performance, right? I think it's called that.
3 points.
Italie, 5 points.
Excited and a bit drunk, perhaps. Probably.
Termine le vote du jury portugais.
Probably got told off after last
Bonsoir,
time.
Lisbonne. Merci.
If I had been in charge of that, I would have told him to just keep going. He took his mitts.
Et maintenant, c'est l'Italie qui doit voter. Bonsoir Rome, pourrais-je avoir vos votes s'il vous plaît?
Why is this Portuguese spokeswoman in a cave? What is the Portuguese city not in actual Portugal on the map?
Espagne, 1 point.
Oh, congratulations Spain, getting a point there.
Luxembourg, 3 points.
Luxembourg, 3 points.
Autriche, 5 points.
Autriche, 5 points.
Et ceci termine le
Oh,
vote
Austria
du
got
jury
5 points.
Merci Rome.
Nice one. That was their first points, was it? That's crazy. That's crazy. Austria started late. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it's not like they finished at the very bottom, but I mean, they got a 5 here, so that kind of puts you up the scoreboard quite a bit.
May I ask the scoreboard? Spain won.
Oh, Spain didn't get their point. There we go.
Et maintenant, c'est au tour de la Yougoslavie. Bonsoir, Ljubljana. Can I have your vote,
Ljubljana
please?
is not there.
Bonsoir Copenhagen,
just saying.
ici Ljubljana. Voici les résultats du jury yougoslave. La jury yougoslave vient d'attribuer.
You can't vote for your own country, Yugoslavia. Oh,
point.
La France,
I didn't get what he was saying. I thought he was like Yugoslavia 1
À la
point.
principauté de Monaco, 3 points.
À la principauté de Monaco, 3 points.
À l'Italie, 5 points.
À l'Italie, 5 points.
Oh, I wonder who's gonna win this here, right?
Et ceci
3 countries left to vote, and
le
look
vote
at
du
Italy's.
jury yougoslave. Bonne nuit Copenhagen, bonne nuit Europe.
Bonne nuit, Ljubljana. Merci.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Da vi nu er nået så langt, at vi kun har 3 lande tilbage, vil
Ja,
vi
for
gøre
fan.
det mere spændende se
Tuborg.
på
Ja.
Italien fører med 41 point. På anden pladsen kommer Luxembourg med 14 point.
Oh, Luxembourg's in second? That's nice. That's nice.
Et maintenant, c'est la Suisse. Bonsoir Zurich.
Bonsoir.
Pourrais-je avoir vos votes, s'il vous plaît?
Allô Copenhague,
Allô?
ici Zurich.
Ah, I like
Voici
him.
le résultat du jury suisse. Monaco, 1 point.
Monaco, 1 point.
Italie, 3 points.
Italie, 3 points.
Royaume-Uni, 5 points.
Royaume-Uni, 5 points.
Et ceci termine le vote du jury suisse. Bonsoir Copenhague.
Bonsoir
Wait,
Zurich.
so let's see. Germany, Portugal, Yugoslavia, and Switzerland are all still on 0. Are all of those gonna finish on 0? Well, I'm not gonna. Why did I ask that? I want to find out myself.
Et nous sommes
We will
arrivés à
find
la
out after the
Belgique.
final 2 voters here.
Bonsoir Bruxelles. Voulez-vous me donner vos
Bonsoir
votes, s'il vous plaît?
Bruxelles.
Allô Copenhague, ici Bruxelles.
Ou allô
Voici les
Copenhague.
résultats du jury belge.
Oh, I like this guy as well.
Autriche, 1 point.
Autriche,
Allô
1 point.
Copenhague.
Monaco, 3 points.
Monaco, 3 points.
Italie, 5 points.
Like Italy needs more
Italy,
points right
5
now.
points.
Last call for votes. Yeah, if you still haven't voted in our voting version, you have to do so now.
Merci Bruxelles.
Do so now.
And our last country to vote tonight is Spain. Hello,
Hola.
Madrid. May we have your votes, please?
Buenas noches.
Hello, Copenhagen.
Oh, that's an...
Madrid calling. Good evening. Here are the results of the Spanish jury. France.
I have a
1
feeling
point.
Italy's gonna get blank here because
France,
Ellen
1
said they had
point.
49 points and they're on 49 there.
Denmark, 3 points.
Denmark getting points.
Denmark,
Listen to
3
the audience.
points.
Yeah, there we are.
Austria, 5 points.
Oh. Wait.
Austria?
That completes the
Did
voting
Austria
of
get
the
any
Spanish
points
jury.
except like a
Thank
5
you,
from...
Madrid. Good night.
what countries was it?
Sorry, could you please
Spain
give me
and
the
another
last
country.
vote?
They gave
Have
5
you
each.
understood it?
Was that the only points they got?
Hello, Madrid. Could we call you back and ask you to repeat the last vote, please?
Why? 5 points to Austria. Everyone
Hello,
heard it,
Copenhagen.
except for the people, except for the
Madrid
Danes,
calling
of course.
again.
You know.
Good evening.
Madrid calling
Great
again.
Britain, France, 1 point.
France, 1 point.
Denmark, 3 points.
Denmark,
Oh, they got a
3
1 as well.
Austria,
1 from Belgium. Okay.
5 points.
Look at all of you
Austria,
keeping
5
track of
points.
who gets what points. There we are. Bro has better English than 90% of our current population.
Vi
Oh,
har
you're
nu
harsh
fået
on your own
stemmerne
country
hjem
there,
fra
Alberto.
alle de 16 lande.
I usually
Og der
manage
vist
quite well in
ingen tvivl
Spain
om
with my
vinderen.
English, because my Spanish
Vinderen
is
af Grand Prix
horrendous, I'll tell you that
Eurovision
much.
1964 blev
Trying to
Italien
sabotage Austria.
med 49 point.
Alright. Italian being the winner. Is that the whole gang right there? Call Svante to the rescue. I'm assuming that Svante at least was alive back in 1964, so... But he was probably busy playing with Legos or something. Alright. Oh, here she walks out. The winner. However... Will she be the winner in our voting? That is what we now will find out, I believe. Because I will turn... No, I will not turn myself to Darren just yet, because Darren has nothing to tell me yet. So we'll keep watching. Hello, Gigliola. That's how Famicom told me your name was supposed to be pronounced. Buonasera. No Udo sabotage will be tolerated. Absolutely not.
Underholdningschefen for Danmarks Radio, Svend Petersen, vil nu overrække medaljerne.
Nyt vielä tapauksessa ennen Tanskan television ohjelmanjohtaja Sven Pedersen ojentaa
Det er 9. gang
Who's this guy? Looks like Hitchcock.
for Melodi Grand Prix.
What is she gonna get?
Smuk sølvmedalje.
Ah, a medal.
Jeg ved, at den
Aw.
engelske tekstforfatter
I was like, could it be a two-boy?
salen beder jeg ham
No
komme op.
two-boy for Gigliola.
Ja, det burde jeg selvfølgelig gøre på italiensk.
Imagine the winners of these days being this calm. Yeah.
tekijät näkyviin sikäli.
Yeah, okay, enough of that. Mr. Smith, do we have a result?
Good evening, Groot. I can confirm that we have a result for Grootivision 1964. Tonight, 177 people have voted. We had no new voters tonight. 116 people have left their -3s, and we've had 87 predictions. So with that, it's time, yet again, to go Grooty.
Thank you very much, Darren. We will indeed take a look at our results then, our little voting. A bit strange, like no new voters, but we've had so many viewers tonight. Maybe everyone else who was already in the community was just super excited for 1964. I mean, I hope that was the case, you know. And thank you everyone for tuning in and voting. 177 people, just like Darren says, which means that we have 88 jurors, so this is going to be a long one, but hopefully you're prepared for that. I know I am. So let me just click on this little button, and there we go. Grand Prix Eurovision 1964, and we'll just get straight to it, shall we? Oh, I just realized, actually, I need my phone for this, because I can't have the website open and see the chat at the same time, so I just need to get my phone. And I need to put up my chat on my phone. Give me a second. Yeah. Quality streaming as always, I know, right? I'm always so well prepared. 145 people watching right now. Lovely dovely. Here we go. We're starting. Who's our first juror of the night? Romuald Rasmus. Oh, that's a good name. A Dane being the first one up for the contest hosted in Denmark. Very fitting. Too much red. I mean, this is what the kind of first 12 of the night goes to Belgium. There we are. The design, like the graphic design of this year, was very, very red. I'll tell you that much. Sanomis Spava will be our second juror. And the first points are on screen. We got 8 points to Luxembourg, 10 points to Finland, and the 12 going to Yugoslavia. I paid to watch this. Okay, not the Belarusian jury. Only Monaco is still on 0 here now. Very early on here. We got 8 points to Finland, 10 points to Austria, and 12 to Italy. So our current top 3 is Austria, Italy, and Finland. Finland tied with Luxembourg. Anne from Czechia. It's the next one to vote here. We got the lower points on screen right there. We have 8 points to Finland. We have 10 points to Germany. And 12 points to Italy, who now take over the lead then. Alright, that's 4 jurors down. 5th one will be Mihailo from Serbia. And Monaco's now also off the mark, which means everyone's gotten points. Lovely dovely. 8 points to Austria, 10 points to France, and 12 going to Italy, who take back that lead from Austria then. Finland and Luxembourg and Germany very close behind. Next up is Jacob from Germany. And the lower points come in there. Spain moving top half with that. 8 points to Austria, puts it up in second again. 10 points to Italy, and the 12 going to Luxembourg to go up to second. Next voter is Tony Johansson from Sweden. And we got the lower points on screen right there. We have 8 points to Italy, 10 points to Austria to go up to second, and a 12 to Luxembourg to take back second place. Indeed. Next juror, Lord Rodmorg the First of Yugoslavia. Let's see how many points Yugoslavia gets. 3 today. It was 2 yesterday, or 2 days ago, and 3 today. I don't really think you're the Lord of Yugoslavia with these very modest amount of points. 12 points to Luxembourg, which means we only have 2 points separating our current top 2. Go figure. It's more close than it was in real life, of course. Curie loves repeat by yeah, you. Is this going to be a regular thing? You just mentioning your admiration for this train wreck of a song? Sorry, no offense. 12 points to Portugal there from Curie. Next up is Eric Vision. And these are the lower points. Netherlands moving into the top 5 there. Got 8 points to Austria. 10 points to the UK to go top of the right side there. And a 12 going to Italy. Belgium in top 10, I'm surprised. I mean, we're still very early on, and Belgium, of course, did get a 12. So that kind of puts them, you know, far up the scoreboard. They could end up there. We'll see. We'll see. Jafil from Greece gives 10 points to the Netherlands. And a 12 going to Italy, who are now starting to put a little bit of a gap down to Luxembourg in second still. Austria in third. Next up is Jon Jakobsen from Denmark. Puts Portugal top half there now. 8 points to Spain, 10 points to Luxembourg, and the 12 going to Germany to go tied for 4th there with both Finland and Netherlands, actually. So we have a tie for 4th, 5th, and 6th. La Chanson de Priscilla from America, with a cheeky little name, gives 10 points to Luxembourg and 12 going to Italy. Heck, even I give Hugo more points than Rod Morgan. Yeah, exactly. He's lost his status for sure. I'm assuming though that maybe the next watch along, like in 1965, he may give it a bit more. I just have a hunch. Gluzamars gives 10 points to Luxembourg, who's actually like keeping up with Italy quite nicely there. Austria with a 12, still in 3rd there for Udo, distancing himself from the battle for 4th there. And the battle for 4th, a lot of countries involved in that: Germany, Spain, Netherlands, and Finland. Rob Swee, 86, gives 8 points to Monaco there to move 2 places at the bottom, 10 points to Luxembourg, and the 12 going to the UK to go top half there, and nothing for Italy, which means that Luxembourg is definitely within striking distance of a lead. Let's see if Whiskal will make that come true. Only 3 points to Luxembourg this time around, so Italy could pull away a little bit again. 8 points to Netherlands, 10 points to Italy there, and the 12 going to Spain to go into the top 5 there. Luxembourg was second last in season 1. No, it was second from the top in season 1. It finished second in that watch along. And Xelu gives 8 points to Austria, 10 points to Italy, and the 12 to Luxembourg. Alright, next up to vote is Glansbjede med fløe. Yeah, Tuborg. Yeah, Glansbjede. Oh, classic banger, honestly. 10 points to Portugal here, and the 12 de Duche på Denmark. Nice one. Glansbjede for fun. Yeah, look at that. Nothing for Italy as well, which means that it's getting closer at the top. DK240996 voting for our current bottom 2 here. We definitely have a battle for the bottom few places as well. Luxembourg now only 1 point behind Italy, and France gets a 12 to go top 10. Next up is John of America, and we only had one La La tonight. What song was the La La in? Should I know that? 8 points to Spain, 10 points to Luxembourg, and the 12 from John to Italy. Imagine how many La La counters you have to do in 1968 when Spain makes an entire song about it. Will you count like every La La that she sings in that song, or just like for one song? How will you count that? Let me know. Robin gives 8 points to Monaco, 10 points to Italy, and the 12 to Luxembourg. Okie dokie. 1 point between the top 2 again. Peder Ås, sine tanker går I spiral. Which is a very neat little reference there. Norway is not doing too hot, actually. I expected them to do a bit better than this. It's a fun song, you know. 12 points to Spain here from Peder Ås, and nothing for Italy. And you know what that means. Luxembourg is now leading this voting session. Spain has moved up into 3rd as well, ahead of Austria. Moon from Ukraine here gives 8 points to the UK, 10 points to Italy, and the 12 going to Germany, who distance themselves from Netherlands there in the battle for 5th. Next up is Cara Coca-Cola. Sure. Good stuff. 8 points to Italy, so now only 1 point separating the top 2 again. Netherlands getting 10, and the 12 to Germany. Germany still in 5th, very close behind Spain and Austria. And I mean, Netherlands is in there as well, for sure. Imie Nixieri, which is of course a Switzerland reference. Switzerland doing quite poorly here. Let's see if Nix will help them out a little bit. 10 points to Lasse from Finland. No help to Switzerland. 12 points to Italy, who are now back up in the lead then. 25 jurors down. The next one to vote will be Alice from France. And these are the lower points. Luxembourg momentarily back in the lead here. 8 points to Austria to go up in 3rd. 10 points to the UK, We're steadily making progress there in 8th place, and Italy getting a 12 to be up in the lead again. Warum, Krishna? Warum? Yeah, that's the question of all questions, isn't it, Krishna? Warum? 8 points to Finland, 10 points to Luxembourg, and the 12 to Austria, going up in 3rd there, and nothing for Italy, which means that we have a tie for the lead. There you are. Henny up next from Sweden to vote. The lower points right there. No movement yet. 8 points to Austria, still in 3rd. 10 points to Luxembourg, taking that lead. Will Henny give the 12 to Italy? Yes, indeed. So Italy back up in the lead then. I love that Spain is doing well, but my prediction? Yeah, maybe that's a little bit unexpected. I don't know. I mean, I personally love that song, so I'm very happy as well to see it doing so well. Missy Lissy from Hungary gives 8 points to Norway. Nice one. I think Norway needs to get some support here soon. 10 points to Luxembourg and 12 to Italy. So look, I think, yeah, there's definitely like this is a 2-horse race, let's be real. I mean, we're only on the 30th juror, but Italy and Luxembourg are really like just racking up points consistently. Estonian Eurorash, first time in the jury. Welcome, welcome to the jury land. 10 points to Monaco and a 12 to Italy. Again. Otra vez. I don't know how to say again in Italian, sorry. Yeah. Rodu, 1964. I love how you just like keep updating your name based on the year that we do the watch along for. It's a nice touch. 10 points to Spain there to go back up in 4th again, and the 12 going to Italy, who are now extending the gap on Luxembourg because Luxembourg didn't get anything there. Adrian W. from Poland is our 32nd juror. Finland moving 1 place there ahead of the Netherlands, for now anyway. 8 points to the UK, 10 points to Austria, and the 12 to Italy. Un'altra volta. Yes, that honestly sounds perfect, isn't it? Un'altra volta. Yes. I don't know what else to say in Italian, but I like the sound of that. Yes, good stuff. Allora. Jere's vacation votes from Baltic Sea Coast. Hope you're enjoying your vacation, Jere. 12 points to Italy, who have actually, like, I didn't even realize, but now we have a big gap at the top again. It's 35 points, isn't it? Yeah, 30 now with David's votes. Art Halletar Vandele. It's, yeah, I struggle with the pronunciation, but I get the Italy reference, and I also understand that Italy just got 12 points. Italy was 16th last in season 1. 16th last. Okay. Funny stuff. Funny guy, this one. You know, the Roddy Roo. Just as Groot says it's a 2-horse race, Italy goes 35 points ahead. That can be eaten up, though, that kind of lead. Vilma here gives some points for Luxembourg, more than to Italy, you know, so it's getting closer. As Germany gets a 12 to go back up in the top 5. We have quite an exciting battle for top 5 positions, really. Like Spain, Germany, Finland, Netherlands, all of them definitely involved. The UK not too far behind either. Pepper loves the little things. Maybe the UK can get a 12. There we are. There we are. The UK is definitely in the mix there as well. You know? Allora intensifies. My favorite word. Yeah, we need an Allora counter for 1991. Yeah, someone has to keep track of that. Definitely. And you could also include me. How many times I say Allora during that watch along. Will probably be quite a few. Vanokaz here. Nothing for Luxembourg and 12 to Italy. Now we have a 50-point gap. So maybe Andy was onto something there. Annie.N from Finland is our next juror. Monaco moving 1 place there. 8 points to Luxembourg. 10 points to Finland. And the 12 going to Italy. Austria seems kind of set in 3rd place. Yeah, they are 35 points ahead of Spain. I don't think they're set, but it's looking good. It's looking decent, you know? It's looking decent. Ellen enjoyed my first watch of 64. Your first watch? Really? Happy to have you here with us, Ellen. Hopefully the morning hasn't been too tough. 12 points to Luxembourg, so you think the show started off strongly, for sure. Really, your first watch? It's an amazing year, isn't it? I freaking love this year so much. Förlolo gewöhnt sich so schnell an das Schöne. Ja, das ist klar. 10 points to Netherlands. Is the 12 going to Germany? Switzerland? Really? No, I can't can't see. 12 points to Germany. Back up in the top 5 it goes. Or, no, it didn't even go back up. It's just stayed there. Yes. We have another one. Fam, gewöhnt sich so schnell an das Schöne. I don't remember what you said about the flags, because now you have a Belgian flag today. Was it the song that you gave your -3 to? I want to say, maybe? I think Belgium's a bit of a harsh one to give your -3, but it's a very strong year. Luxembourg with a 12 there. Nothing for Italy. Paul Lim deserves a knighthood. I have no idea who Paul Lim is, but why not? From Singapore. Très intéressant. 12 points to Austria. Kind of in his own, just like you said, Miguel. He's kind of on his own, Mr. Jürgens. LG Black Quill will be our 43rd juror, which means we're already almost halfway through, I should say. 10 points to Norway, nice one, and 12 points to the UK, who overtakes Finland there for 7th, and only 1 point behind Netherlands as well. Will we ever check out the -3s after the voting? I don't think so. Sorry. I'll have to look at Discord. Philip E2712, more points for Germany and more points for Italy. There we are. Always on the Discord server exclusively. Yeah, exactly. I need Spain to get above Austria. I mean, I love both of those, so I don't mind either way. But if you want that, then you can sit and cheer for it. CJ Yorkshire is helping you out here with a 10 to Spain. Never mind, he gave 12 to Austria, so... so, no. Alright, Kenny C from the UK is our next juror here. Look at Netherlands, Finland, and the UK. It's kind of a battle going on there. We got 10 points for Italy and a 12 again to Austria. It kind of feels a bit strange in my head that Austria is not like within striking distance of the top 2, because it's gotten a lot of 12s and a lot of big points. Spiralipan, that's good. You're getting like cheeky names every time, Alipan. It's a good one, very good one. 12 points to Italy. Yes. I predicted Finland in 4th, please. Yeah, Finland's far away from... Actually not. It's only 45 points, actually. But it just looks like, because they're down in 8th, but, I mean, it's 45 points. It's nothing. Could easily take that back, you know. 8 points to Switzerland there. Some big points from Vitali. Could be the first big points for Switzerland of the evening. At 12 to Spain. I think Spain starting to cement their spot up there in the top 5. Remember, of course, I say this every time, but a top 5 finish is important, because it will include you in the best of voting, which is, of course, our next watch along will be the best of from 1960 to 1964. No date set for that yet, just so you know. James S, 12 points to Italy there. 73 points separating our current top 2. Crimson from Canada with the next votes coming up here. Look at that, Finland's already jumped up to 6th out of nowhere, you know. That's how quickly things change. 10 points to Luxembourg, 12 points to Spain. Let's see who's next. That will be Stanislav from Ukraine. And Netherlands moving up to that 6th place again there. 8 points to Germany. 10 points to Austria. And the 12 points for Luxembourg. Wish United could get a top 5 these days. Last time I saw Everton get a top 5, I think it was 12 years ago, I want to say. 2013 or 2014 or somewhere. I want to say 2013? Might have been 2014. Switzerland getting a big 10 here from George to put them out of last place, and Italy getting another 12. Darren, where on the Discord server can we find the -3 results? They are always announced on one of the channels at the top. I've forgotten which one. But yeah, they're on Discord in one of the top channels. The Spiral Lord, or Spiral, of course, with the Norway reference there, gives 12 points to Luxembourg. Everton top 5. It's been 84 years. Not quite, Rodmorg. Can you let me know when Bournemouth finished top 5 in the Premier League the last time? I'll be waiting. You got all night. Trust me. LN Dill here gives 10 points to Luxembourg. And the 12 to Germany. Germany very much on their own, actually. They're in 5th place. Kind of, you know. Getting a 12, you're still in 5th. and you will be if you can get 3 more 12s and you'll still be in 5th, really. Jimis 2001 is our next voter. We got 10 points for Germany, and the 12 to Italy. Arsenal has just signed Viktor Gyökeres. I mean, it's not done though, is it? Or is it done now? Like, has it been... Then it's been done, like, since I started the stream. It's rumored to be done, but they haven't actually confirmed it, from what I've seen anyway. There's another one above the rest, Lycan. I don't get the name. 12 points to Italy, though. But I don't understand your name. Sorry. As a Bournemouth fan, ouch. It's all with love, you know? Look at that. Switzerland and Yugoslavia has caught up to Denmark, and Switzerland even jumped ahead of them now. Mike TV, 10 points to Spain and a 12 to Italy. I think it would be quite rough for Denmark to finish last, you know, being the host here and everything, but I think that song is too good to be... Yeah, look at that. Denmark down in last place now. Spoody's votes puts Yugoslavia above it. That's très intéressant. 10 points to Portugal there, and a 12 to Germany. We are never going to sell Isak. I hope you don't. I mean, I don't want any Swedish players in Liverpool. That would just... No, please no. Please no. Matt Morrow, which is, of course, I just realized it's a UK reference. It's a good one. No points for the UK, though. Okay. 12 points to Italy, which means they're 97 points clear now. Yeah, Gyökeres is rumored to join Arsenal. Exactly. It's not done yet. But it's looking likely, which would be an amazing signing, I think, for Arsenal. Jair Simoni gives 10 points to Austria. Who's getting the 12? Someone out of the top 9. Portugal. Interesting. Portugal close there with Norway and France in a little battle for being top of the right side of the scoreboard. Cosmic Summers, our next juror. Denmark. Oh, Denmark's out of last again. I didn't even realize, but now they've moved ahead of Yugoslavia as well. 10 points to Belgium there, which puts them closer to Monaco, and a 12 to Switzerland. Cosmic Summer is not really agreeing with the current standings, I would say. Switzerland and Belgium being his favorites. TPT, no, not TPT, TPP 59. Interesting name. Gives 8 points to Austria, 10 points to Luxembourg, and the 12 going to Italy, who are now spot on exactly 100 points ahead of Luxembourg. And as I said, like my phone battery, what's going on with it? It's down on 5% now. I actually had it charged before, so I could use it now for the voting. If it dies, you know, then it dies. Vicky Vision gives 10 points to Germany and 12 points to the Netherlands, moving ahead of Finland again. I love how this ESC community is a crossover with football and F1 ones. I'm totally here for it. Not a huge football fan, but I enjoy it here and there. I mean, there are many interests that everyone has. Laiskotellen does is a fantastic name. 10 points to Norway, 12 points to Germany. Only 2 points for Finland, even though the reference there, Darren. But I like that. Laiskotellen. It's good. Matt Adams, next juror up here. We got 8 points going to Finland. 10 points to Luxembourg. And the 12 going to Italy. I think just mainly like Miss Elise, the thing is that I mean, my 3 main interests in life are basically Eurovision, football, and F1. Like those are the 3 things that I'm proper nerdy about. So it's just like whenever I start talking about them, the people who are interested in the same things, they gravitate towards that. If I started talking about something else, as Italy gets another 12 from Yoni here, like if I started talking about my passion for fidget spinners, all of the fidget spinner fans will just be like, okay, let's talk about fidget spinners. But I don't know anything about them. So, you know, that's that. Stella Mare here gives 12 points to Luxembourg, which puts it only 112 points behind Italy. There you are. A word for Newcastle fans. I heard Isaac was always on the run. It's very good. Hello, Babatunde. 64 is a really strong year. I agree with you. Very, very strong. Belgium's put a gap down to Monaco, I just realized. And Netherlands got a 12 there, still in 6th there. But Belgium has both overtaken Monaco and actually starting to run away from them. Interesting. Vyacheslav is our 69th juror, which means we have 20 people left. Okay, let's talk about fidget spinners. You all do that. I'll sit this one out. 12 points to Monaco and 10 to Belgium. Look at that. Vyacheslav also doesn't really agree with our current winner. Monchi from Czechia. Look at those points for the bottom three. Like, the battle for last place is very close, which is interesting. 10 points to Netherlands here from Monchi and a 12 to Germany. Germany only 5 points behind Spain now, actually. We haven't really had much movement at the very top of the scoreboard, but Germany is very close to Spain here. Paracelsa from Switzerland puts Yugoslavia away from last place there. Puts it back down into 15th, though, with an 8 for Denmark. 10 to Netherlands. Netherlands keeps racking up 10s, it seems. And a 12 to Italy. If your fidget spinner is making a noise, I find that a thin... I can't even pronounce that word. I've never seen it. Okay, Proper Charlie seems to be the fan of fidget spinners. He can talk about them in the chat. Enjoy. Cat Monro, good, very good reference because cat rhymes with Matt. I love it. 12 points to Italy, very good reference. I approve. Le Chant de Samantha. What does chant mean? And what does Le Chant de... What's it originally called? Like de Mallory? What does that mean? Someone French translate for me, please. Samantha, anyway, gives 12 more points for Italy. Groot gives me fence enthusiast vibes. I don't even know what to say to that. Is that an insult? Could be. Carla from Portugal here. We currently have a tie for last place with those points. 10 points to Luxembourg and a 12 to Italy. Le Chant is the song. Ah, the song of. Okay. And Mallory means what? Mallory is a name? Or... maybe. Philippa here, 6 points to Yugoslavia, 8 points to Finland, 10 points to Monaco, 1 point separating Belgium and Monaco in the battle for the massive position of 13th right now. No, 12th actually. And Italy got another 12, yes. Teacup, short and stout, this is my handle, this is my stout. Anyway, 10 points to Austria. And 12 to Luxembourg. Mallory is the name. Yeah, but what? Like, it's a name of a person? It's a French name? I don't know. Oh, what's Rodmorg up to now? I can imagine Groot knocking on people's doors asking to look at their fences. Runar Jon is our current voter. 12 points to Monaco. And Monaco's running away from Belgium now. Trejan. Joanna from Portugal. Oh, Switzerland's overtaking Yugoslavia. Down at the bottom again. France getting 8. 10 to Spain. And 12 to Italy. Mallory is the male subject matter's surname. I'm learning so much. Like, this is a proper day at school for me. Streaming, you know. Asli, first time in the jury. I probably mispronounced that massively, but welcome, Asli, to the jury vote. And happy to have you with us. Luxembourg gets your 12, and Luxembourg still in second place on their own completely. I can imagine Groot enjoying water-boiled chicken. Haha. Javierito from Spain gives 10 points to Italy and 12 points to Austria. I mean, Austria has been third on their own for, like, should we say the last 15 minutes minimum? Craig from, you know what's coming, America, gives 8 points to UK, 10 points to Netherlands, and 12 points to Italy. Another one. First time we've seen the Kazakh flag in a watchalong. Is it really? Mad. Happy days. Like, never even like someone who's actually not from Kazakhstan and just uses the Kazakh flag because hey. That's never happened either. 8 points to Belgium here from Daniel, 10 points to Austria, and a 12 to Italy. Danish audience laughed at these jokes. The Danish audience laughed at the most random places. I don't know what to tell you, you know? I don't know. D-Dot from Czechia gives 10 points to Yugoslavia. Mad moves. Making mad moves. 12 points to Italy. You can look at Yugoslavia's score there. It's not due to Rodmor they're there, you know. Their so-called lord. More like jester, if you ask me. Zuna from Finland gives 8 points to Austria. 10 points to Finland. And the 12... Oh, you guessed it. To Italy again. How many points will Italy land on in the jury vote? Colin. Next one up here. Denmark into the 100 points club. Can everyone get above 100 points? That would be really cool, honestly. Let's see if we can make that happen. The UK gets 10, Italy gets 12. Only Yugoslavia needs 1 point and Switzerland needs 6. It's me, Adrian. Will you help them out? Yugoslavia's there. Yugoslavia made it. Only Switzerland left to go now. Let's see. 8 points to Germany, 10 points to Italy, and the 12 from Adrian goes to Spain. So that is I think that's 4th place confirmed for Spain in the jury vote. Mario Gigliola Aufray the prayer. Yes. I don't get it, but yes. 10 points to Luxembourg, and the 12 from Mario, goes to Italy, who's on 750 points. And finalement, it is yours truly, final juror here, and these are my points. I change absolutely nothing. You're welcome for that. As things go, another 12 for Italy. And I mean, Italy is currently leading by 179 points, which is quite a gap. So these are the current standings. We have Italy in the lead ahead of Luxembourg and Austria, Spain and Germany rounding out the top 5. But the televote will, of course, they won't, I said will, that's incorrect. They could switch everything around. Switzerland can still win this. I tell you it every single time. I don't think we will ever be at like a point where the country who's in lost will end up winning. That's probably never gonna happen, you know. Yeah. Anyway, let's take a look at the televote. We have some close battles all around. Of course, remember that a spot in the top 5 is quite important, because then you get into the best of voting. Thought I voted. Oh, you definitely did, yay. It's just like the allocation of you being in the jury or the televote it changes based like from every watch along, because there are so many people who vote. So you have to take turns in where you end up. So I assume your votes are included in the televote today. Okay, let's see what the televote has voted for. Switzerland, we start off with them. How many points for Switzerland? 72, that's probably a lost place for Switzerland. 166 points in total. I think Switzerland can struggle in avoiding 16th place today. Yugoslavia up next. 60. It's a tie. A tie for last place. Who wins the tie? Switzerland won the tiebreaker. I don't believe it. Look at that. Look at that. Just as I said Switzerland would finish last, they didn't. Denmark, 139, running away from the bottom 2 here. Then Yugoslavia finished last. Mad. I didn't expect that. I thought that, like, the score from Switzerland was so low. That means we have big scores to give out for the rest. Belgium gets 161 to put them on 349. Look at that, Rodmorg. Like, if you had given Yugoslavia the points that you usually give Yugoslavia, they wouldn't have finished last. It's all your fault. Monaco, 196 televote points, puts them, well, currently top half, but ahead of Belgium, which is their main concern, because that was the country they were battling with. Portugal up next. Portugal gets 153 televote points, which puts them between Belgium and Monaco, actually. So Monaco has overtaken Portugal. France up next, and France gets 239 televote points, which is a lot. That puts them on 456, way ahead of the others who have received their points so far. That's a spot in the top 10 confirmed, I think. Norway up next. Spiral gets 285 televote points, puts them on 527 in total. We'll see if they can move to the top half of the scoreboard with that, or if they will have to settle for 9th. The UK, Matt Monro will receive 329 televote points, which puts him more than 100 points ahead of Norway. Blame me, folks, not the people who blanked Hugo. The thing is that not the people who blanked Yugoslavia don't claim to be the lord of Yugoslavia. You brought this upon yourself, as Finland just got 342 televote points, which puts it above 700, but Finland's not getting top 5 with that, which saddens me a little bit. I want Lasse in the top 5. Look at that, Netherlands. Big score, 421 televote points. Could that be enough to put them in the top 5? Comes down to what Germany and Spain get here next. Germany, how many points? 544. Oh, it's not even close. That's a given top 5 finish for Germany, who got 0 points in real life. Mad. Spain then. Spain gets 391. What? Oh, they just beat Netherlands there. My math was starting to run here. 831 points in total. That is a top 5 finish for Spain confirmed, but Germany have overtaken them. Austria up next, and Austria will get 543 televote points, puts them up above 1,000, which is a top 3 finish confirmed for Austria, of course. However, can they even get second? They're probably not well, they're not winning with that result. Luxembourg gets how many televote points? 520. That does put them above Austria, but that will not be enough to win. I said this. What watchalong was it that I said that it wasn't going to be enough to win, and then I got something wrong at some point. But anyway, Luxembourg's not winning with this because Italy only needs 342 televote points, and they're going to get 761, as you do. And that is that. Final standings, as you can see them on screen right now. Italy, the winner. Are you surprised? No, you're not, because you knew this was going to happen. And you might also know who's going to win 1965. But then, things start to get more unpredictable, I would say. Like in 66, 67, I want to say 68, a little bit unpredictable as well. I have a favorite, like I think that will win. 69 is definitely unpredictable as well. So, yeah. But Italy is the winner here. Luxembourg finished second, with Austria rounding out the podium places. And then Germany and Spain being included into our best of, and of course also appearing on the medal table for this year. Let us take a look at the prediction results. 87. Oh, this is an interesting one. No one predicted the top 5 correctly. 87 people out of 87. This is a first, I think. Every single person who predicted that Italy would win. I think that this has to be a first. This has to be a first. Every single person predicted that Italy would win, and it did. Imagine the scenes if Italy did not win, and everyone predicted them to do so. Then we would have 0 people predicting the winner. Oh, that would have been something. But no, this is kind of cool actually. It was that predictable. 52 of you also got Luxembourg in second. Oh, look at me, I did so well. I mean, when even Rodmore can predict in second place, then you know it's predictable, right? 32 people got Austria in third as well. Oh, I wasn't one of them. Well, whoops. Well, neither was Rodmore, so I can keep my status intact here. And 22 people also got Germany in fourth. I will not give you shout-outs because the top 4, like when there's 22 of you, then it's still special. Like you did better than anyone else, but you still, like, there are still too many of you to get, to all be named. So let's see who actually won the predictions game here. We have some very good score. Darren's doing well every single time. I don't know how you do it, Darren. Okay. Third, yeah, Spain fumbled the predictions for everyone. Yeah, they did. Unexpected top 5 finish, I suppose. All right. In third place on the predictions was Nix, who was, Spain and Monaco were the only ones you were 2 places off with. Everything else either spot on or 1 place off. Well done. However, you did not do as well, or well, you actually did do as well as Sanomisespava, who thought that Finland would do better than they did, and I thought so as well, so we're in the same boat there. The only difference is that you're much better at predicting the rest of the scoreboard than I am, so there's that. But Sanomisespava, of course, beats Nix because Sanomisespava submitted these at 1740 today, and Nix did so just before the watch-along started, actually. This is it's never too late to submit your prediction. You just got 3rd place in the prediction game by submitting it the minute before it started. So, good stuff. The winner, though, same score, actually, by Samantha. But Samantha predicted this 3 days ago, so Samantha is the winner. Portugal and Norway were the ones that you got 2 places off. Everything else, looking good. Looking very good. But congratulations, Samantha. And I guess we should say congratulations, Samantha, Sana Mrs. Bava, and Nix, because you all scored the same amount of points. But Samantha was first, so you win this one. Predictions medal table, I guess Samantha will jump up into 5th place there. And that means that I'm not on the top 10 anymore. I need to step up. 1965, that's going to be my year. I'm going to get every single position correct so I can get back on the medals table. I want to be there. Dr. Seger, I'm coming for your 10th place there. You better watch out. But yep, so Sana Mrs. Bava adds a 2nd place to an already... Well, I mean, Sana Mrs. Bava was already 1st on the table. But adding a 2nd place to cement that spot. And Samantha goes up into 5th with a 3rd there as well. Oh, Utu, you've missed the prediction, so now your total score is suffering from that. That's kind of that's a shame. Your score is going to be so low now. You need to stick with predicting every single time, you know. Who's leading the total score? Felipe is still leading here. This is of course this one doesn't base itself on where you rank in separate years. This is just like the overall from all of them. Who's most consistent, I guess. That's what you'd say. Yeah. And Felipe is our most consistent predictor, doing very well. Beba and D. Dot in 2nd, tied there. Let's actually take a look at the percentage of maximum. Hiro Hachiko still topping this one with 496 out of 500, along with Alex Sela. But I mean, you've only predicted once. Denske has a very consistent score here. This should not be overlooked. Because you missed one of the years of prediction, Denske, you're not showing up when you're going by the total score. But you're very consistent in your predictions because you appear here with 9 predictions. Very good. Very, very good. Alright. We're going back to the full results here. And as you can see, Italy won 71.70% of maximum possible points. Big, big, respectable score. Only 13 blanks. Luxembourg in 2nd, Austria in 3rd, Germany and Spain top 5. Netherlands just outside in 6th with Finland and the UK going top half as well. Norway top of the bottom half of the scoreboard, ahead of France in the top 10 there. Monaco in 11th, Portugal 12th, Belgium 13th. Denmark very much on their own in 14th, and then Switzerland and Yugoslavia tying for last place, but Switzerland got 2 12s and Yugoslavia got 1. And everyone actually got 12s today, which is always lovely to see. Let's take a look at the 75 people who gave 12 points to Italy. All of you are there. 23 people who gave 12 points to Austria. That's a lot of them in the televote as well. 21 giving it to Luxembourg, and then 20 to Germany. So really 4 countries occupying most of the 12s here. Then we have 8 for Spain, 5 for Netherlands, and 5 for the UK. 4 to Monaco, and then 3 each for Belgium, Norway, and Portugal. 2 each for Finland and Switzerland, and then 1 each for Denmark, France, and Yugoslavia. I think Finland only getting 2 12s, and Finland finishing in, 7th? I think that's probably a main surprise for me. I thought it would do better than that. But that is indeed that. Let me just block this out for a little moment. And let me just write a little message. Please stick around just for a minute or two while I check something. We can take well, we can't actually keep looking at the scoreboard. I'm waiting for a response on a message. Sorry, this is terrible streaming, isn't it? Nothing's prepared well. Medal table! You're absolutely right. What am I doing? Idiot. Here we are. This is the medal table. Can you believe it? This is what I said 2 days ago. Italy is topping the medal table now. I said that it was going to happen 2 days ago. Are you impressed? Me and all of the 87 people who predicted today knew that this was going to happen, because we all predicted Italy to win. Anyway, what else changed? Luxembourg gets a 2nd place there to go 2nd, basically, on the medal table, ahead of Denmark. and ahead of France, I think, and ahead of the UK. No, the UK they were already ahead of. Anyway, yes, Groot, you called me. I did not call you. I would never. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm feeling feisty today, Rodmorg, because you've been bullying me. So I think it's earned, you know. It'll be Luxembourg again next. Yeah, I have a feeling like Luxembourg's gonna take away that first spot. Hope it stays this way. I think, George, it may end this way when everything is over, but I don't think Italy will keep that first place for, well, much longer. Anyway, who else got top 5 today? Austria got a 3rd, so Austria moves up into 11th here. Germany have... There are 4 4th places for Germany. How have Germany finished 4th 4 times? That's mad. Their favorite position for sure. Who's the one that finished 3rd for them? I want to say, is it in Watchalong? Did that get 3rd place? Or what's Germany's 3rd place? I've forgotten our results. I just didn't realize Germany's done this well. I mean, Heute Abend wollen wir tanzen is definitely one of their 4th places. What else is in there? Für zwei Groschen Musik, I think. So geht das jede Nacht. So, I mean, obviously in 56 they got both 3rd and 4th. Anyway, someone else probably has to keep track of that. And Spain, of course, moves to 15th here on the medal table because they have a 5th place now. It was in Watchalong. Okay, so in Watchalong was 3rd, and then So geht das jede Nacht was 4th. All right. And now, of course, they got another 4th with Man gewöhnt sich so schnell an das Schöne. Yes. And then Portugal, of course, only have 1 entry now, but they don't have a top 5 finish. Where did Portugal finish? Let me take a look. They finished 12th, so very far away from it, of course. But we'll see how long it takes for Portugal to join the medal table officially. I'm not sure when is... Oh yeah, Ireland is debuting in 65 as well. So Ireland will join the table for the next one. We'll see where Ireland can finish on debut. Might actually get a pretty good result. I think Ireland has a very strong debut in Eurovision, personally. But people may disagree. We'll see. There is no set date for the 1965 Watchalong as it stands. There is also no set date for the best of 1960 to 1964 Watchalong. However, it will happen, I want to say, unless Darren is away, which I haven't put in my head if he is, but I want to do it this week. I'm going to try my best to get it done for this week. Just keep an eye on Discord and on YouTube when I will announce it. Because when I announce it, then you know what day it's going to be. Might be Friday, might be Saturday. It's not going to be Wednesday, it's not going to be Thursday. I can tell you that already because I have plans. But I'm going to get straight to editing the best of final after I close the stream tonight. So yeah, just be on the lookout for when I announce it. I'm gonna finish things there. I did say that there might be something special happening at the end of tonight's show, but I don't think it will. Instead, it will be postponed to take place at some other time. So there is a little bit of a surprise for you for some other watch-along moment. I'm busy Saturday, Sunday, Darren says. Then it's Friday. Then that means that I have to get to work and make sure the show is ready for Friday. If I'm just letting you know, like, okay, if you can, mark your calendars for Friday. If I can't get it done for Friday, I will apologize, but Friday is the current plan. So as long as I can make it work until Friday, like I can get the edit done before Friday, then Friday it is. I'll try my best. That's a promise. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for making this evening another wonderful one. I've had tons of fun. I've loved rewatching this year again. Another huge thanks to Jay the Doodle, of course, for putting this one together. It's mad, really, how great the show is. I will now, of course, play us off with our most recent watch-along winner. Get editing and stop pestering me. Okay. When will the next watch-along be? I think I just said it, but anyway, I'll repeat it. The plan is Friday, but I'll try my best. I promise I will try my best. Okay. Thank you everyone for tonight. It's been wonderful. You all are the best. Why am I keeping my fingers crossed? I don't know. You all the best. Okay. Have a good one and enjoy Nonoleta again.
Se tu vorrai